It's been a while since the US has seen a hugely successful girl group. Whether that's due to changing taste in music, or K-pop groups filling in the void, it feels like we haven't had a bombastic girl power pop group on the same level as the Spice Girls, Destiny's Child, or the Pussycat Dolls in a long time. The last one to really make a big impact was Fifth Harmony. The group, formed on the X Factor in 2012, definitely had their fair share of messiness throughout their roughly 6-year run, but they also served some serious bops that were pretty underappreciated at the time. And they certainly were big, but with the rise of streaming in the 2010s and the death of the monoculture, they were never gonna make as huge an impact as their girl group predecessors, since people now had virtually unlimited choices of what music they wanted to listen to, instead of mostly depending on the radio. Fifth Harmony, while huge, never made it quite as big as girl groups of the 90s and 2000s, which is a damn shame because from their very first EP, 2013's Better Together, it was clear they had what it took to be an amazing girl group. Running just 5 songs long, Better Together served as a showcase for what they were capable of. It opens with the 80s inspired banger Don't Wanna Dance Alone, which is very reminiscent of Whitney Houston's I Wanna Dance With Somebody, with its infectiously upbeat energy and synth-heavy production. It strikes the right balance of being enjoyable for kids, teens, and adults, which their management was clearly going for when they started out. Remember, the girls were mostly teenagers in 2013, except for Ally, who was 20, so obviously their primary audience skewed pretty younger. But personally, speaking as someone who still listens to 2000s Disney Channel music, that doesn't stop me from enjoying them. Don't Wanna Dance Alone is a bop, and same goes for the next track, Miss Movin' On, which served as the group's debut single. The song peaked at number 76 on the Hot 100, which is absolutely criminal because it genuinely is a phenomenal pop song. Not only do the girls each get a chance to shine, but the utterly explosive chorus and themes of self-empowerment and getting over a past relationship make it such a quintessential girl group song. I truly believe this one deserved way more love back when it released, especially considering 2013 was really the last golden era for maximalist pop like this, before music became a bit moodier and less over the top in the following years. The next track, Better Together, is tied with the last one as being my favorite song here. This one is more of a 2000s R&B throwback, sounding a lot like something that would have been on Ariana Grande's debut album Yours Truly, which makes sense as writer Harmony Samuels also worked on that record. This is such a breezy summertime bop. It's just cute, upbeat, teeny bopper fun, and it never fails to put me in a better mood. Meanwhile, Who Are You is the slowest moment on the record, being a stripped back piano ballad about a partner who doesn't know what they want out of their relationship. It's really pretty, and once again, all the girls really get a chance to show off their vocals, although I personally think Dinah Jane really eats the song up. She conveys desperation and vulnerability while still giving powerful vocals, and she elevates it to being above your average girl group ballad. The closing track, Leave My Heart Out of This, picks things back up, being a pop rock song with acoustic guitar-backed verses and an explosive chorus. As a pop rock girly myself, I love this track. It's so summery, bouncy, and fun to shout along with, and the girls sell this style really well, which makes me sad they never really did another song like this. Better Together had 2 bonus tracks, one of which was released as a promotional single. The song, Me and My Girls, reached number 4 on the Billboard Bubbling Under charts, but didn't make too much noise. It is definitely the most juvenile song here, with lyrics about partying, taking duck face selfies, and singing along to Britney, Demi, and One Direction. It is very 2012 coded, especially with the electronic post-chorus breakdown, and honestly I would say it's aged the worst out of all the tracks, but I don't think that makes it bad at all. It's the type of song you'd hear in the background of a slumber party in a Nickelodeon movie, if you get what I'm saying. Even the video has all the girls at a slumber party, and it's really cute. It reminds me of Selena Gomez's birthday video, but with more vibrant colors. I love it, it's so girly and fun. It's also hilarious watching Ally, who was 20 at the time, having to party with a bunch of 16 and 17-year-olds. She's giving cool babysitter realness here. The other bonus track, One Wish, was a Target exclusive. And again, it's a pretty cute bop, this time about the girls regretting their past relationship, and how they're ready to move on. I love the sassiness of this track, especially the line, I wish you the best, you're freaking useless. I have a lot of old coworkers I wish I could have sang that to. Someone needs to get this track onto streaming, it really is tons of fun, and it feels like it's pretty unknown nowadays. Better Together landed at number 6 on the Billboard 200, which was pretty respectable for a debut EP, but the group would obviously see more success with their following works, especially their first 2 proper albums. The record also got released as a 4-disc box set, which contained the original 5-track EP, an acoustic version of the EP, a Spanish version of the EP, an acoustic version of the Spanish version, and a digital download card for the remix EP, along with a poster and an iPhone 5 skin. Did anyone have this? I never knew this was a thing until now, and honestly, I kinda want it for the novelty alone. Better Together, while not being an absolute smash hit, was a strong first outing for the group. It's like a sampler of what they were capable of. You have your 80s themed dance track, your soft piano ballad, your slumber party jam, your empowerment anthem, and your throwback R&B song. It's a tight body of work that did a great job of introducing the girls, and even if it is pretty dated by today's standards, it's still worth checking out if you're in the mood for some girly teen pop bops.